Hello students, how are you? I hope you all are fit and fine. So dear students, as you all are aware that in the last video lesson we finished previous year's board examination questions from chapter 5 Indigo, and today we are going to practice previous year's board examination questions from Should Wizard Be Pony, written by John Updike. Let's sorry. Let's begin. Question number 1. Why was it necessary? Why was it necessary? Why was it necessary for Jack to tell stories? For Jack to tell stories. Why was it necessary for Jack to tell stories in the evenings and for Saturday? In the evenings and for Saturday. And for Saturday. Why was it necessary for Jack to tell stories in the evenings and for Saturday? Okay, so as we have read in the story, if you are you can open your book and read this part of the story. Storytelling had become a necessary practice for Jack in the evenings, and on Saturdays it was for his daughter Jo, so that she could have a nap. This had been in practice when Jo was 2 years old. All stories were told by Jack with certain variations. So when Jo was of 2 years, since then Jack started telling her story for nap. So that is why in the evenings and on Saturdays Jack used to tell Jo stories. Okay. Now you have it and write down the next question for you. What types of stories did Jack usually tell? Did Jack usually tell? What types of stories did Jack usually tell his daughter? What types of stories did Jack usually tell his daughter new story was a slight variation each new stories each new story it is not stories each new story was a slight variation on a basic one was a slight variation of a basic one. What used to be common features of Jack's stories? Inverted comma closed. What used to be the common features of Jack's stories? Used to be the common features of Jack's story. What types of stories did Jack usually tell his daughter? Each new story was a slight variation of a basic tale. What used to be the common features of Jack's story? So we all know that Jack's stories, all the stories were having the common plot. In the Jack story, there used to be an animal who had some problem. Because of that, other animals used to hate. In order to get solution to that problem, the animal used to go to a wise owl, and wise owl solves the problem and demands for the money which the animal did not have. The wise owl did not solve the problem actually. The wise owl sent the animal to the wizard for the solution. The wizard solved the issue and asked for the pennies more than the animal was having, and he also told him to from where he could find the rest of the pennies. So it used to be the common plot of Jack's story, as we have read in the lesson. So Jack's story used to be the product of his own mind. The basic line was the same, but there was a little variation. Each story described a creature named Roger. It could be a Roger fish, Roger squirrel, Roger chipmunk, or Roger skunk. It had a wise owl and wizard as the chief characters. This way he used to tell the story in which these characters were common. can note down the questions and you should write answers in your own words. I'm going to rub it. Next question. What used to be the Jack's style of storytelling? What used to be what used to be Jack's style of storytelling? Jack's style of storytelling. What used to be Jack's style of storytelling? So, as we have just discussed the way Jack used to describe the story, tell the story, Jack can be called a perfect storyteller in the story. He could change his subject at the spur of the moment and could even create new stories. In order to maintain the lively interest of Jo, his daughter, he had the ability to create desirous effect on his daughter. The old wizard's voice was same as Jack's own favorite effect. He did it by shrinking his face and eyes, as we have read in the story. Now let me rub it and write down the next question. Next question. Why was Roger Skunk's mummy? Why was Roger Skunk's mummy? Why was Roger Skunk's mummy angry with him? Angry with him. Why was Roger Skunk's mummy angry with him? What did she finally tell him? What did she finally What did she finally tell him? Why was Roger Skunk's mummy angry with him? What did she finally tell him? So as we know that little Roger Skunk was having bad smell, because of that no animal wanted to play with him. That is why he wanted to change his smell. So in order to get his smell changed, he went to the wise owl. The wise owl directed him to wizard, and wizard finally changed his bad smell into the smell of roses. So when he came back, then Roger's mummy was not happy, because she wanted him to smell like Rogers, naturally like to smell. So when the little Rogers skunk's smell was changed, so this is what his mummy did not like. Okay. So Roger Skunk was very happy on having the rose smell. His mother got perplexed at that awful smell. She asked who had done that, who had changed his smell. Roger told about the wizard. She grew angry on both Roger Skunk and the wizard. She finally told him to go back to the wizard and ask him to convert him to his original smell. She told him that she would hit the wizard with an umbrella. Okay? Now let me rub it and write down the next question for you. What part of the story did Jack himself enjoy? What part of the story did Jack himself enjoy the most, and why? Enjoy the most. What part of the story did Jack himself enjoy the most, and why? So, we know that the part in which Jack used to tell when the animal would go to meet the wizard, and the voice effect which wizard was producing, so that part was enjoyed by more. That part of the story Jack used to enjoy more, and Jack also used to produce the same voice effect. So Roger Skunk went to meet the wizard to get rid of his bad smell. The wizard also got annoyed with his dirty smell and told him not to come close to him. Roger requested him to make him smell like a rose. Make him smell like a rose. The wizard took a magic wand and chanted a spell. All of a sudden, the inside of wizard's house was filled with the smell of roses. Roger's skunk too started smelling like rose. So Jack himself enjoyed this part of the story the most because the wizard had done a noble deed. Now, next question. How did the skunk's mother How did the skunk's mother get his old smell back? Get his old smell back. How did the skunk's mother get his old smell back? So dear students, we have seen in the story Roger Skunk's mummy was very enraged at the changes made in the smell of skunk. She was very angry when she came to know that the little Roger, her son, had changed his smell. She resented it sternly. She took an umbrella in her hand and went to see the wizard. She took an umbrella and went to see the wizard. She hit the wizard right over his head. Then Skunk's mother hit the wizard right over his head. He changed Roger's skunk into its foul smell, and his mother asked the wizard to change Roger's skunk's smell and once again made him smell like a naturally Roger's skunk used to smell. Okay, so she wanted him to bring his natural smell back, and wizard did so. Now Roger's skunk had no smell of roses and it began to smell very bad again. Okay. Now next question. I'm going to rub it. So all these questions must be written in a fair notebook, and you have to write answers to these questions in your own words. So I am giving you this question in your homework. How did the mummy How did the mummy conduct where Roger's skunk conduct when Roger's skunk got the usual smell? When Roger's skunk got the natural smell. How did the mummy conduct when Roger's skunk got the natural smell back? Okay, so this is the question, answers to which you will have to write. So it's all about this video lesson. In the next video lesson we will discuss, I will explain, I will revise a new lesson. So thank you for watching. See you tomorrow.